There you go. Newcastle 4, Burnley 1. We had to leak that goal at the end, didn't we? I am not at Burnley. I'm not even in Newcastle. I've got my tune top on. I've just been round the bar there. I'm in Spain, having a few beers, watching the tune win. There was a few Burnley fans in there, so they weren't happy. And I think they aren't technically, mathematically relegated. They've got to win the last 2 games. They need Forest to lose their games. I think they need to score about 30 goals. So I think it's not looking good for them. But you know what? What I will give them props for is that Vincent Kompany brought them in a great way, playing proper football. It was almost the worst thing they did today, to be honest. I think if they'd come in and parked the bus, they probably would have stood a better chance. They came out very strong, very quick, like a team who needed to win. They came out like a side, and the first 5-10 minutes, they look good. I think I will give props to Kompany for putting in a team that goes for it. But for us, it was the best thing we did. Newcastle have had, well, I mean, we've given criticism all season that we struggle to break down teams who don't want to play us. Teams have started, it's not the old days. Teams turn up to St James's Park. I know it was at Turf Moor today. Teams turn up and don't want to play us. They don't want to play. They'll park the bus. They'll sit in it, and we struggle. But the minute Burnley came out strong, it was the best thing for us that they did. To be honest, as soon as we got the first, we stole the show because they had to keep pushing and going for it. When you've got players like Bruno, Isaac, Murphy, Jacob Murphy, Southgate's in the crowd going, take Murphy to the Euros. Getting all of the assists today. I know Murphy's had a lot of stick. Longstaff got his goal today. Loads of stick. Turned up. Big 3 points. There's not many games to go now. It was important today that we went out and we did it. And as I mentioned, if I'd had Burnley, I think if they had turned up and stood on that 18-yard box, I think we could have had a tough time today. But because they came out and pushed, it almost invited us to move in and go for it. Like Livermore, Hall, good to see them playing. I think it was the perfect game for them again because again they aren't necessary. I think Hall especially. Eddie Howe said he's not ready. There's a couple of times defensively he's looked maybe not there. I think we've had asking Eddie Howe why is Hall not playing. When he's come in more recently, I think defensively maybe he's not quite there. But when we've got the ball and we're playing a Burnley side, it's spot on because he carries it. I mean, Livermore coming through the middle, literally bursting through the centre, through the centre, plays it out wide, ball comes in, Isaac flick on, goalie saves it. Who's there to score? Callum Wilson. When he plays, he scores. Callum Wilson. It'll be very interesting to see what happens with Wilson this summer because I will actually say that I said we should have taken the money in January, and I suppose the worry for me is that he's barely played in the summer. Is he going to go? Is he going to stay? I think the best thing for us actually would be to keep Wilson, but bring another striker in. Isaac, young, up and coming, second choice striker. Was Wilson available if we need him? But does Wilson want to do that? I mean, he's coming in playing Premier League games for us and scoring goals for fun, but it's when's he fit? Never. Second goal, Murphy down the right hand side again. Murphy's everywhere in this one. Cuts it across. Are you okay? Cuts it across. Bloke started his corner. He's totally thrown us off. Cuts it across. Sean Longstaff. And in fairness, he had one earlier on which he skied into a row Z. But not this time. Sean Longstaff puts it back there. And you know what? Sean Longstaff's had a little bit of stick. And in fairness, the way the team's moving, the way the team's playing, we're slowly progressing. Is Longstaff going to keep moving with the side? I think Longstaff's definitely got a place in our squad. And in fairness, he's played every single game. He's got a broken ankle. We're injecting him before every game. Gets his goal today. Big up him. Very, very happy for him. And to be honest, by that point, it was, you know what, again, they were always in it. At no point did we, I'll be shocked to see that the possession was much more than 50-50. To be fair, the difference was their final third wasn't us. Our final third is Isaac and Bruno and Wilson. When we had the chances, we took them, and they very much didn't. Third goal, again, looking for space, moving forward. Anthony Gordon weaving in and out. What should I do? Just pass it along the edge of my 18-yard box to Bruno Guimaraes, the £100 million player that everybody wants and everyone's praying that we don't sell this summer. Free as a bird on the edge of the D. Doesn't even have to hit it hard. Side puts it in, P-roller into the bottom corner. That makes it 3. Fourth goal, Mr. Isak. He had to get on the goal. He had to get on the score sheet. He had his pen that he missed. I think it was saying it's the first one, 18 that Isak has missed. You would have had your house on that one, I think, to be honest. Good save from the keeper. They were putting it at VAR. Has he? I think it was encroachment into the box. Has the keeper come off side? I think either way would have been very, very harsh. And to be fair, we're watching it in the pub, which behind him on my phone, going, is it not? It comes up Isak 4-0. I'm thinking, oh, so we did get to retake the pen. No. Ball comes over, back stick, unmarked. Pulls it back. It's not even like he hit it first time. Pulls it back into the middle. Has a little look at this. Oh, I might put it in the goal here. 4-0. And then really the rest of the game flew by. So yeah, I think it was important that we scored a few goals today, and then obviously Burnley got their one right at the death. Happy days, but yeah, couldn't keep the clean sheet, could we? We try. We couldn't keep it, but we got the goals. We did well, and we're just obviously chatting in the pub there. A few games left to go now. Still got Man U away. That's the one that I'm still looking at. That's the game where we have to turn up. But that's why the goal difference is important. If we want to try and grab that extra spot, scoring 3-4 goals against Burnley today could be the difference. In fairness, Manchester United's goal difference is actually way behind ours, and at this point, I wouldn't imagine they would catch us anyway. I think it's confidence. I think it's confidence to go out there to Burnley, play an attacking side, playing. Spurs were smashed, went to Crystal Palace and just didn't turn up at all. Just didn't bother. My dad was texting me going, how bad are we today? I went, to be honest, you can only be bad if you actually turn up in the match. We didn't even go. It just felt like our team didn't go. Today we turned up. Eddie Howe was very positive with his lineup. Playing Hall, playing Livermore, the players that people want to see, the people we've been asking to see. Playing Isak and Wilson and Gordon. And to be honest, of that whole lot that you possibly wouldn't have agreed with was Murphy, who hasn't been great recently. In fairness, he's been playing right back and getting loads of stick for it. All of the assists. Gareth Southgate, get Murphy in that lineup. If Murphy gets assists like that, I know I'm taking the mick, but honestly, very, very happy. Buzzing for Murphy, buzzing for Longstaff. Good to see that the confidence is there with Isak and Bruno. With fewer games to go, we're in the right place. Let's take it to where we want to go. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me down this lovely marina in the sun. Wherever you're watching, let me know down in the comments. Did you go to from where? Are you watching it in the house? You tell me. And what I will say is, I may have had a few beers already, but I'm going to have plenty more tonight. And funnily enough, normally these videos, I'm very, very burnt. Yeah, I'm already burnt. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you later.